Yeah, there's some linking books in here. One to an age called Dart Bees, which is a little buggy and I don't use it. And then this is to the Nether.
I see you've put the portal to hell in your bee room.
I did, because...
And a pig followed you in. Not to hell, I mean just the bee room.
And if you come in here, don't move after you come in here, because there's a dangerous area. You can see the floor. Some of it's black, some of it's red. You walk onto the red part, you get bee stung, okay? That's why I colored it that way.
You get bee stung?
Yeah, these are nether bees I've got in here. I had to breed for... This one's a sinister, this one's a fiendish, and this one's a demonic, right?
So basically they're all like Africanized bees.
I guess, I don't know.
I see netherwort.
Yeah, some of them require netherwort, and then some of them require cactus to be in there. Oh, these are propolis pipes, and all of their stuff is piped into this ender chest, and then, you know, sort... Oh... I gotta break my filter and resort it. But, you know, it's supposed to work. Anyway, this is a book back to the Age of Dart.
Well, that was kind of cool.
Yeah, every time I restart the server, I have to go break this one filter over here. Let me go get it. I don't know why I always do. Break it. Just something's jamming it. There they go.
These are your automatic farming tools, I believe.
Okay, what now?
I'm in the middle area with all this farmland. I see you have some resin cane, some rubber cane.
Oh, yeah, stick reeds. Bunch of them. I have a bunch of weird plants here that I was... Oh,
But I am looking at these 3 machines right here.
careful with the stand on these things. These are... Oh, these things. They're a seed analyzer and a seed library. It's an add-on, because if you use the crop analyzer that comes with Industrial Craft, it's really buggy and it makes your items stack funny, so I wanted a nice automatic sorting system. You got a bunch of stick reeds, venimilia, a bunch of other ones. But yeah, that's pretty cool. I've got some things I was working on them here, but it's... I mean, I've got plenty of stick reeds. I went up to, you know, Dan's age, and I put a nice large plot of stick reeds there.
Okay. Dart mine. And a radio. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Oh yeah, I got something better than that.
This was a triumph.
Ooh.
There's a piece of cake over here, and they got a little dispenser with food. I got this little house. It's all nice and decorated.
It's not a lie.
It's not a lie, no.
I know that was like a terribly cliche.
Come down here, though, I've got a bunch more junk. I've got a basement. I didn't name it, but there's a small, like, potion and enchanting area over here that I just...
You put the base in basement.
I do, I put everything in my basement. They're great. A basement and a basement's basement. And my storage.
There's no sense trying when you're... whatever.
Got an MFE over here, some industrial craft machines. Normally people can't get on here, but, you know, when I'm running it at my house, just don't have to upload for it.
What is this thing right here? I'm being so sincere.
Thermionic fabricator? Or the,
Oh, it looks like a,
Oh, the hopper. The white thing.
Ah, I see.
Right click on it, it's got extra inventory spaces. It's for, like, buildcraft stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, it expands the inventory, because I have varied types of these honeycombs that come in here. From different types of bees, honeycombs, silky combs, sticky combs, you know, whatever.
I see.
And there's some iron ore gemmed up in the ceiling here, just leave that there. That was bad planning, because I have those Feru plants upstairs, and they give you iron. And they need to have an iron ore block underneath them, and, well, I was digging down to place one, and then, oh look, I hit basement.
Hoo-hoo! I struck basement!
Project tables here, and, you know, chests for all of my copper, tin, and iron.
I see.
And actually, any ore of that type that comes into the system does get macerated, smelted, and then shoved into these chests. So, I actually do generally just throw that ender chest right on the tail end of my quarry and just let it go.
Oh, okay.
I've done that tons of times. Is that stupid music still playing?
The music is still going.
Ugh, it's gonna suck to edit. You don't even know. I mean, I might have to even record extra stuff that's irrelevant and just throw it in. The capital of the Ukraine is Kiev.
Huh. There are 2 buttons, and I don't know what they do.
The one on the left opens this portal to my quarry area, which I have to go and load into the server's memory first. It'll take me like 2 seconds to jump over there.
I like how you keep your dog in your basement.
Dug this area out with a tunnel bore. Got bored one day, just let it go. And then it came all the way over to my quarry. Cute, right? Anyway, it's the gravitation engine. If I press V, It activates flight mode. It also is very wasteful with energy use, so, I don't like to leave it on. So I can fly around here. Da-da-da-da.
I see that you have an infinitely spawning cobblestone system set to generate lots and lots of recyclotron things.
Now this portal should work. There you go. Now it works. Oh, he's down here. Let's go down here. Yeah, I decided to dig a little cobble gen into my floor just because I wanted it somewhere so that I could have scrap. It's still not generating enough for my massive fabricator. But, oh good lord, diamond chest full of you matter.
Item gobbler.
That is where I put, like, cobblestone, sandstone, and it goes into these recyclers right here. See, these things are producing scrap for me.
I see.
Although it's not producing it nearly quickly enough, but it's fine. And down here, if you're wondering what this junk in the floor is, this is construction foam that I painted black. Because you can paint it pretty much any color.
I was wondering.
It's just from Industrial Craft, I love it so much. These are all my sorting systems. You see the red power tubes, they're colored different things. This one's brown, this one's green, blue, cyan. So whatever I label these colors goes into these machines, and then back here there's actually, if it busts through, there's a filter on the back of each one of these. Pulls out their items with redstone pneumatic tubes there.
Okay, I see.
Just crawl in there.
Very nice. I see a blast furnace. Now the blast furnace, does this have to have this whole 3x3 thing going on?
This is actually 3x3x4. There's one up here, but it's just hidden.
I see.
The other types, the coke ovens, those are 3x3x3.
Oh, okay.
It's just these blast furnaces are a bit more expensive. You get these magma cream and it sucks.
I see a tunnel bore.
Yeah, I was using that earlier. I just got bored.
Those things are slow as heck, but cool.
They are cool. Expensive, too. So I've got an MFSU right here. If I bust through here, there's another one behind it. Now, the significance of having one on the end of the chain here means that it'll try to put all the energy in here first. And once it does, it'll actually send the rest of the energy over here to my mass fabricator, which is producing UU matter.
Alright.
But I like to have this full one here so I can charge up my quantum suit.
Oh, okay. Instead of constantly having to wait for your turn off your whatever.
Now, here's something interesting. I'm going to pull out this wireless thing here, and I'm going to activate it just once, and it'll open the door. And now, there's a nuclear reactor behind here. It's a pretty cool one.
Indeed.
Got, I mean, this is a safe one. You can just throw 4 pieces of uranium here and then just leave it. Oh, not quick enough. And I have a wolf up here for some reason.
I feel bad for your doggy. He's in the basement. No chance of escape.
Well, he could if he got creative. But why would he want to? But this thing right here, this little thing that is jammed in the wall, it says 6500. I had to wirelessly attach this thing to my nuclear reactor down here. With a special, like, card remote sensor thing. It doesn't make a lot of sense, but it works, and it's pretty cool, and if it reaches this temperature, which it doesn't reach in a full iteration, it'll send off a signal to this wireless receiver, which will disable my nuclear reactor, so it can never explode.
Ah, good.
Although, honestly, I don't use my reactor as much anymore because I have a high-voltage solar array, which is 512 solar arrays jammed into one block.
Al Gore, eat your heart out.
Now, I had to craft 512 separate ones. It was a lot of resources. But, you know, it only took about, 12, 13 stacks of iron blocks? I don't know.
Meh.
It's a few weeks of work. But, you know, my quarry gathered most of the junk for me, and I actually turned a good chunk of that UU matter into redstone because I just didn't have enough redstone.
Oh, okay.
Now, here's an arrow chest if you want some arrows.
You can never have enough arrows. Unless you have full arrows. Then you have too many arrows.
But come over here to see this resin tree thing?
Interesting.
It's got a little sign on the back here. It says Blue Dart's Deluxe Resin Tree.
I see.
You see, these things, this is not natural. What I did is I used red power frames to just push these together. And if you don't know what that is, it's these weird things you put down. You have to have blue electricity, and you have to put the frame parts and then the frame motor down. And it's an ordeal, and it was a lot of time. It took me a good hour to shove all these things down here.
I see.
But I did that a long time before I had all this other junk. Here's a buildcraft room. You just gotta press the button to get in. Just slams in your face there. So again, don't click on any gates. Assembly table here, that's fine. I got a gold chest here. And assembly table, lasers, standard buildcraft stuff. I've got this room is actually only now for the assembly table. I used to be running my quarry off it using teleport pipes, but I found that teleport pipes are reasonably buggy on this version of buildcraft on servers in Mistcraft Ages.
Okay.
So yeah, I stopped using them all, and I just gave them all to Dan, and you can use them because they work in one age at a time, but only one. So it's
All right, and I see this downstairs where you're constantly drawing one block of water.
yeah, this thing it's a weird improvisation, honestly, because I just decided that well, I had a standard pump here, the Buildcraft standard pump, and that kept drying up, and then these things were getting dangerously overheated. So before I did that, I even actually took these little gates here. And I have it set up, this complicated system of wiring and junk. It won't allow these to be enabled if the engines are overheating. They'll just turn off.
Oh, okay.
And there's this, which is also a has work, which I like to put on my quarry, so that I can just leave my quarry going and then, turn my client off, leave the server running, and come back like a day later and it's done.
All right. Now I'm looking over here, and oh, this is not lava on my mini-map. These are flowers.
Oh yeah, that was my pasture over here that I put on my apiaries before I made this actual room for them. This nice giant room for all these apiaries. You can see there are 3 rows of 6, and one of them is missing. I must have taken it for something. Anyway, about half of these at the moment have stuff in them, and I believe I've got, some Industrious and Imperials and everything up to that.
Okay.
It was a lot of work.
I bet.
It's kind of cool, though. I mean, I get a bunch of bee stuff. I keep just sending other people, like, crates of beeswax and stuff. Which I don't know if you know about bees yet. Do you know about bees yet?
I haven't done any work with bees.
Well, they make things called honeycombs, and you can use a centrifuge, which needs buildcraft energy, which I had downstairs, and, I had the hopper on it, which is optional. And you can turn them into, like, honey drops, which you can use for, like, food, or to, turn into liquid for various things. And then there's, like, wax that you can use to make capsules to store, like, water and other stuff.
All right, I see you have your tree farms over here.
And yeah, you notice these are all running on actually electrical engines.
Yep.
That I used some circuit boards to choke down to 1 MJ per T and Minecraft Joule Protect. They generally go at 2, and that would be too much for these things.
All right.
I thought it'd be cool because they're actually running on these solar panels right over here.
Just these 4?
Yeah, one of them is a low voltage array, so that's 8. So 8, 9, 10, 11.
Oh, okay.
And they're running these 6 engines. That doesn't seem right. Oh, no, 16, 17, 18. Okay, that's right.
Okay, and your sandstone library nope, this is not. This is just a storage room.
Yes, this is a giant storage room that I put a bunch of junk in, and it actually does sort everything, because, if you fall down there, then you're stuck, but then there's a sorting machine, and this is my ender chest here, that I dump anything that I want to be sorted into. Do you know what ender chests are? I don't know if you know them.
Yeah, I know what ender chests are. Don't know how to make them, but I know what they are.
You can look it up in NEI. Anything I put in the ender chest comes in here, gets sorted. It gets sorted first into these chests, and then if it can't, it goes into this one, gets pulled out, and goes into this sorting machine, which sorts all the bee supplies and some cobblestone apparently. And if it can't go into those, it goes down the line, which goes into this goes to my base. To the bust through the wall here to get into here. But there's another sorting machine here, and this sorting machine handles like my ore and other stuff.
I see you have a bunch of water mills right here.
Oh yeah, sorting. These were my first source of energy. Have you seen a watermill, red power watermill system before here?
Yeah, I've played a game where I used a water mill.
Oh yeah, cool.
Although I tried to just basically create a water tower where I would just stick them in there, but where'd I just fall down into? Oh snap! Hi.
You and your falling into holes.
Yay!
Right. Okay. But yeah, that's just a bunch of inner workings of the innards of the beast. I don't like to go in there a lot. Although I end up having to go in there a lot because it breaks. So that's a standard vanilla brewing stand with all this junk. Out of the war, I made some potion of fire resistance. All the junk you need in here to brew. Infinite water source over here. Cauldrons.
Oh, I never got around to brewing anything.
It's really important in vanilla Minecraft because you don't get the overpowered quantum suit.
Okay, now the question is, where is all the food at? Because I am down to my last little leg of chicken or whatever here.
Oh, right, food. Food. There's a chest down here. Grab you a stack of honeyed slice. You can also have some ambrosia if you want.
Ooh, nectar of the gods. I think I will.
I dropped it on the floor.
Yeah, the ambrosia gives you like 8 hunger points and then gives you regen for a while. The bread will give you 5 hunger points. Those are bee things. The ambrosia is actually like the top tier thing. You need like the best bees to do that or something.
Godly bees.
It's funny, because right now I have the quantum suit helmet, so I don't need to eat.
So I'm assuming that the quantum helmet is basically a matter replicator in a hat, and it just feeds you a nutrient solution as you go about your business.
Yeah, it also prevents you from drowning, so that's pretty cool.
So assuming it's creating both food and oxygen using the energy in your face.
Okay, now would have been a good time for that Al Gore comment.
Oh, anyway, I activated the portal down here, so if you come down here, press the button, it'll work. To be continued.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. 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 Oh, I see. I see. I see. I see. I see.